Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today is finally above freezing. We have some really nice mild weather in the forecast, and I can uncover everything that's been covered now for 8 days. Now I think in my 20 some years of gardening in North Carolina, this is actually one of the longer cold spells that we've had. I'm a little bit nervous to see how all the plants look, especially because I think they might have gotten dry in the last 8 days, but well, it's reveal time, so let me see. First, I'm gonna undo these, which are covering, oh, they look pretty good. Some green seedlings, but also fava beans. Now, I was covering these specifically for the fava beans because they were a little bit sensitive, but let me show you what they look like up close and personal. Not bad at all, a little bit crushed, and that is one of the risks that you run when you cover plants. But I bet with some good water, and actually I think we have rain in the forecast for tomorrow, these will perk back up. You can see a little bit of cold damage, but they're definitely not mush, and that was the goal. All right, let's see how these fava beans look. Oh, good. Not bad at all. Again, a little frost damage, but they're still upright, and I have no doubt that they will bounce right back. Now here on the patio, I am hoping that, oh great, they look perfect. I was most concerned about the cauliflowers. You could see the snapdragons look fine. I'll probably give them a trim just to get rid of the dried up flowers, but overall, big reveal. Yes, they look great. And actually, these are broccolis, not cauliflowers. Look at those little baby broccolis starting to grow. So I didn't cover the tower garden, and you can see it looks a bit wilty, and that's fine. I'm actually ready to basically deassemble this and get some new seedlings started. So I'll make that a separate video, but I do plan to get this cleaned up today. I might leave a couple that are still producing. I'm definitely gonna leave these violet varieties just because all the side shoots are still producing. But it's time to go ahead and get some new broccoli and cauliflower seedlings started. All right, today is a very exciting day because the crew is here to start prepping for the greenhouse pad. But let's see how everything looks here. We did a good job clipping everything down. And I've mentioned this many times, but a lot of times the biggest problem with covering is if you don't get it secured, it'll whip around. Oh yeah, these cauliflowers look great. So pleased. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this remay folded up nice and tight so that I can put it back in the shed. And maybe we won't need it again. That would be awesome. All right, over here to the fire pit bed. I think, yes, covering was the right choice. These ornamental kales and cabbages can be really sensitive. This one looks a little worse for wear. You can see this cauliflower here got cold damage. That's not gonna recover. Let's just go ahead and remove it. This, we'll see how this recovers. Might be time to go ahead and cut these back. I'll get some new seedlings started so that these containers will soon have a new round of broccoli and cauliflower in them. And I think I need both hands to get this tomato cage out. Well, I'm really pleased to see these cauliflowers look good. However, the snapdragon definitely has some true signs of cold damage. I've got a couple pieces that look healthy there, but this is precisely what you're looking for. If it looks wilty, bad like this, just go ahead and cut it back. You don't have to rip it out. You can see there's new growth at the base, so you don't have to waste the plant, but you should go ahead and do a cutback because this stem isn't going to recover. You can see where it split from the cold. And this pot, again, this cauliflower is toast. And you see, again, the stem splitting. So no point in keeping that there. To be easier just to cut this out than rip it. But this cauliflower did not suffer the same. And it probably is because I've got this glass plate behind it, helped give it some extra heat retention. So that's just the true and honest view. I think covering definitely made a difference, but I still have some plant loss. Well, you can see this pot looks a little bad, but what I'm realizing is the pots are actually still frozen, and this may even be a sign of dryness. And that is a risk you run when you have extended periods of temperatures below freezing. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this pot into the driveway so it gets more sun, it'll warm up, and give it a really good drink. We'll see if it recovers. Now, speaking of the driveway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera on time lapse so I can do the big reveal for you right here on the video. Well, it was definitely worth covering these. Look at, even the snapdragons still look good. The cauliflowers, a few leaves look bad, but nothing terrible. Same thing with this pot. You can see that cauliflower is totally preserved, and well, I'll probably be harvesting from it soon. Now I'm gonna get the hose reattached so I can water everything and give you an up-close view of these pots and the wall. Everything looking great. Look at those little baby broccolis. Totally worth preserving. And really, I think getting this watered, we have some mild temperatures, everything's gonna just start growing like mad. But look at that. Future dinner right there. And of course, these pots here, covering made a big difference. Having this concrete also helps a lot because it retains more heat. But you can see the broccolis and cauliflowers in these pots look great. Here you can really distinguish between the two. This is cauliflower and that is broccoli. The snapdragons are all happy and healthy. The kales look good. Now this pot over here I didn't cover, and though everything is certainly alive, you can definitely see the cold damage showing up on the foliage. But I have no doubt that everything will rebound. All right, the final reveal. I took a sneak peek. It looks great. Totally worth covering. Everything looks awesome. Now I'm just gonna get everything watered. Well, I hope this post-freeze reveal video will serve as inspiration for you. You know, I realize people in colder climates where you don't garden outside in the winter, this is not totally relevant. But for those of us living in the Southeast, where we do garden 12 months of the year, it's a little bit of effort to cover plants when we get exceptionally cold is no harder than just keeping plants alive through the heat of the summer. You know, July, August, September are horrible months here. I'll totally take putting up some remay to protect my broccoli all day long. I don't think that putting this effort is really too strenuous at all, and the results are certainly worthwhile. Well, I certainly look forward to sharing more updates with all of you. Fingers crossed this is the last major cold snap we experience, because I just said that out loud. It for sure won't be. And I'm always wishing you the best, and happy gardening, everybody. Thanks for watching.